Hello everyone, in today's video we are going to be making this beautiful top that I absolutely love. The main stitches is the half double crochet, single stitch, and a little bit of double crochet around the neck. But I am obsessed with this top and do enjoy making it. Let me know in the comments how it went, and please remember to subscribe. And thank you to everyone that has already subscribed. Thank you for all the likes and the comments. You guys are awesome. Enjoy. Hello everyone, so to make this top, this is a size medium. I will put up the sizes of the stitches that you need to make in either the comments or the description. So I'm going to be using this charity yarn. It's double knit and it's quite thick. And I'm going to use a 4.5mm hook, and then I'm going to be using stitch markers. So we are going to be working with a half double crochet mostly for the whole top. So to get started, sorry I didn't take the yarn from within. So to get started, I'm going to make a chain of 96. So I'm going to go under and pull, and then we are going to make a chain of 96. Sorry about my nails, I need to get them done. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So I'm going to make a chain of 96. I've already done 10, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so we have reached the end of the 69, and we are going to go back. So I hope this color is visible. I really wanted to make it in this color. So I'm going to chain 1 and then go back into this space with a half double crochet. So half double crochet, you go under, and then you are going to go through and then pull through all 3. That's how we're going to do it. And you are going to make 15 of these. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there you go. This is how it looks. 4, 5. So make 15. We've done 5. Do 15. I'll try to brighten the video when I edit it. Okay, I've reached the 15th, and I am going to make another half double crochet in here, and then we're going to chain 1, put that in that 1, or over that 1. You know what, let me just chain 1 and then go back in here with 2 half double crochets, and then you are going to continue. So this is where I did the space. Now you can see the space. So I've done all of that in the same chain, and now we are going to make 15 half double crochets going forward. This counts as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now you are going to make 18 half double crochets. So I've already done 5. You're going to make 18, and then you are going to count for 30. So when you reach the 18th, you are going to do this as well. So I'll show you one more time, and then I'll tell you what you need to do in the next. We have reached the 15th, and I've crocheted 1 in here. I'm going to crochet another 1 to make them 2 in the same space. Chain 1, and then 2 more half double crochets in the same space. 1, 2, and then we are going to continue, but before we go, I'm going to put a stitch marker in between the space, and then continue. Now we are going to make 30 half double crochets, and in the 30th we are going to put in another corner. So that counts as my 1, 2, 3. All right, continue and make 30, and then do a corner by doing it the way that we've been doing it, like here, and then you're going to make 18, and then put in a corner, and then it has to be 15 going down here. All right, so we have reached the end of this row, and I'm going to chain 1, turn the work around, and then we are going to do half double crochets, but in the back of the loops. So you're going to do half double crochet in this row at the back, and not the front like this. So you go to the top and you do half double crochet like that. All right. This yarn splits, I don't even know why. Okay, half double crochet all the way, and then I'll show you when we are at the corner. So let me just show you with the corners how it looks. So this is how it looks. See, this is how it looks, and you are going to continue with your half double crochets going around. So I'm going to show you how to do this at the corner, and you can continue on your own. Okay, so I have reached the corner, and we are going to do what we have done, but at the in the back loop. So this is that one chain. So in that one chain we are going to make 2 half double crochets, and then chain 1, and then 2 half double crochets, and then that's how you are going to do the corner there. And then you're going to continue down the row, and then when you reach the corner you are going to do half double crochets in the chain, and do it like I have done here at each corner. So I'll tell you how many rows I have done of this for a size medium. Okay, so I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rows. And remember, this is a bit stretchy, so I'm just going to measure the arm for you so you can see. So you need to make sure that you know the size of your arm, so that this goes through. This is going to be the size of your arm, and mine is about 7.5 centimeters. And then make sure this fits your body, and it is about 42 centimeters. So I'm going to leave this like this, and then now we are going to merge them together to continue our top. So we are going to join this, and then we're going to make it the length that covers our boobs. So I'm going in with a slip stitch. So a slip stitch, you just go under, over, and yeah. So now I'm going to chain 1, 2, and then I'm going to, let's see how it looks. Okay, I'm going to go back because we want this row to be continuous. So I did a slip stitch, and then we are going back, and we still continue with the back loops. So we're still doing back loops, half double crochet. We're going to do this until we're able to cover our boobs, so it won't be too many rows. So there I am continuing, and then when I come this side, I'm going to slip stitch and then turn the work around. So we're going to be doing that, going back around to ensure that the tops look the same. Oh, so I'm going to show you when you reach this corner, I'm going to show you what you need to do. All right, so there's the half double crochet continuing. I am at the corner, and I'm going to show you, I did the half double crochet in this corner, and then I'm immediately going to do a half double crochet in the other corner. So I'm looking here, so you see you bend this, so you put it the way that we had, so that it sits like that. All right, let me see. So this is the corner, and I'm going to do a half double crochet in there to continue there, and then we continue with our half double crochet in the back loops. Don't get confused and start crocheting the front loops. So continuing the back loops, we are going to go around up until this side, and then I am going to do the same when I reach the side, half double crochet in the corner, continue and do half double crochet that side, and then I'll meet you when we reach this side so I can show you how to turn the work around. I have reached the end of the row, and I am going to slip stitch by going 1, 2. That's the top of that 2 chains. Slip stitch, and then you chain 1, 2, and then we turned our work around, and then we are going to continue. So you must see this is the slip stitch, so this counts as our first chain, and then we're going to move into the next chain with half double crochets, and from here on it's going to be easy because you just continue half double crochet all the way around until you come back this side and do a slip stitch, and then go back and crochet in the back rows like we are doing right now. So if you are confused, pause the video and go back and see how I did a slip stitch and turn the work around. So there, let's see how it looks. You got this side and that side. So I'm just going to make a few rows that might be up to here, and then we're going to make the body. Hi guys, so I have crocheted 25 if you count from here. If you're counting from the arm, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 rows from under the arm from here. So I am going to cut off now and we are going to crochet the main part of the body or the stomach. If I can find my scissors. All right, cut that off there, and then I'm going to join another color. If you are not going to change color, which I wish I didn't have to, but I don't have enough of this yarn, you don't have to cut off. So I don't have enough of this color, so I'm going to join a different color, and I'm going to go under there, and I'm going to make a knot. Let me just cut that off. And we are going to make a chain. So I want my length to be 20 centimeters. If you want the top to be longer, you can do that. So I'm just going to chain 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then here I'm going to check how long it is. So that's about 14, 20, let's add more, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Right, now let's see. Okay. Yeah, I would say that is fine. It's close to 20 centimeters. And now I am going to come in and zoom a little bit, and I'm going to chain 1, and then we're going back with single crochets. So we go in here, 1, just like that. So in every stitch you are going to go in with single crochets going back. So go in with single crochet. So I'm going to do that and until the end of the row, and then I'll show you what we need to do. I have reached the end of this row, and now I am going to go into the main space. So we're not doing the back anymore. You go underneath both of these, and I'm going to slip stitch, and then I go into the next space, see underneath, and then I go into the next space and I slip stitch. You see there's no line here because I'm going into both and not in the back loops. Chain 1, turn the work around, and we are going to work in the back loops with with single crochets. So I turned the work around, and then you go into this one. Don't go into the bottom ones, go into this one that is starting. The easiest way to do this is to count the stitches also as you go, so that you have the exact amount. But I've been crocheting for a while, so I can sort of see easily where the work is. All right, so you're going to go in with single crochets until the end, chain 1, come back down, and then we are going to do what we did by slip stitching into 2. Okay, I'm going to go back and then turn the work around, and then I will show you again how to do at the bottom, and then you can finish the rest of the body, because we still need to do the neck in the finishing touches. So this is how it's looking. I have reached the end of this row, and I'm going to chain 1 and then turn the work around, and then you can see this is the first one. So we go into the back of this one with single chains. I'm going down, and then I will show you what to do again when you reach the bottom. So there. Okay, so we are at the end, and I'm going to slip stitch in here, go under and under, and then slip stitch in the next space, and then chain one, turn the work around, and then I'm going to look for that first one and then go into the back one, and we continue with this work. So there you go. So if you get confused, just pause the video, go back and have a look to see how to turn the work around. So I'm going to finish the bottom of camera, going to do the same thing I've been doing now around the top. There. We have completed all the rounds, and now what we are going to do is, this is going to be our outside. So you're going to turn the work around, or you can cut the yarn off if you want, but cut it a long length because we're going to close the back here. So to close the back, I like to use different color yarns, and now I don't see the 4mm other one that I've been using. Okay, so we are going to close the back. So I'm going to chain one, and then we are going to do single crochets going to the back, the end of the row. Let me see if I can find, I like to close with a 3.5, but we can use a 4 to close. Let me use this hook because it's a bit pointy. I'm going to zoom in so that you can see. Okay, so I'm going to go into the first, have double crochet, and then single stitches, going around with single stitches. So this is all you need to do to close your top at the back. Now if you want, you can actually just open the entire top and put buttons at the back, but that's going to be a whole different way of doing it. So I'm just going to finish this off camera with my single crochets in each half double crochet, and then we will close our arms, or just neaten our arms and then do the lacy part. So to do the lacy part around the neck, I've chosen to use this piece of yarn because I like how it already looks like it's lace. It's a thin yarn. I was going to use this one as well. I like the shiny part of it, but I think I like the cream instead of the pure white color. So go ahead and close this, and we will move to the next part. I have reached the end of this row, and then I tied here. We're gonna hide the pieces of yarn later, but to hide the pieces of yarn, you just pull them in between the work that you have already done, like this, and then you go around. So I'm going to turn this work inside out. Let me just put this over here. Oh gosh. Okay, so this is how our top is looking right now. I'm gonna go out. This is how it looks. Okay, So with this, you do half double crochets around just to close it if you feel like it. If you don't, oh well. So let's put in the lace part of things. So in order to put the lace, I am going to do half double crochets because I want to put the lace in the back row. So, and here this is just the starter row. So go on ahead and do half double crochets going around. I'm going to use that color that I've been using, the purple, and I am going to start here, and I'm going to tie that. I never thought I would like this purple, but I actually like it quite a bit. Okay, going underneath. All right, now let's do half double crochets. Go around with the half double crochets, and then we will put in the lace when we have completed. Actually, let's do single crochets. Single crochets going around. So single crochets, you just go underneath once, because we just need the back loop really. So you go underneath once and then you pull. So when you go under, you're not going under with any yarn. So I'm going to finish this off and I'll see you in a bit. Let us start with the lace. And to do the lace, we're going to go into the back row. And I'm going to tie that there. And this is going to count as our first double crochet. 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to count 1, 2, and then in the third, you are going to make 5 double crochets. So you go underneath, pull through, pull through, pull through. 1, in the back loops, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to count 1, 2, and then in the third we're going to do a single stitch. So I separated the yarn there, single stitch into the back. So this is how it looks. All right, now count 1, 2, and then in the third you're going to make 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you count 1, 2, and then you're going to do a single crochet. And now you can see we are on the corner, and we are going to do another 1, 2, 3. We are going to continue and do another group of 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Count 1, 2, and then in the third, single double crochet. Okay, so continue that way. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, continue with your work until the other end, and then we're going to put a button in, and that's going to be our top. I am absolutely in love with it. Okay, so I am going to show you how to put this in here. I made a chain of about 100 with this yarn. So after the chain, I'm just going to look where I started inserting these things. I'm gonna put them in here, and I must start with going inside. All right, so I'm going to go, this is 1 2 3, count 3, pull it through. This I'm gonna tie it over here so that it doesn't move around. So I'm gonna figure it out once I'm done with everything. And then I'm going to count 1 2 and then bring out this yarn, and then count 1 2 3, go under. So this is how you put this way. 1 2 and then bring it out. So you just go around doing this until you reach the front here. So this is the bag with the buttons, and then you go around 1 2 3, doing this until the front, and that will be the completion of the top. This is the finished top, and wow guys, wow, I cannot wait to wear it. Thank you everyone. Please remember to subscribe and enjoy making the top.